Hey, you must be Ronnie.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah. Sorry, it's hard to hear people in here sometimes.
Backpack. Oh. I think I'm missing some stuff.
Oh, okay. Did you get everything when you did your onboarding?
I did, but I think some things are cleaned up by the cleaning lady.
Ah, right. Well, I need to go to the armory to get some new gear anyway.
Alright.
May as well go there first.
What radio did we use again? I'm sorry.
It's channel
Onboarding was
20.
quite a... Right, I got it. Okay.
Hey, yeah, make sure
the
to set
onboarding was quite a
yourself...
while ago, so...
Ah, okay. Yeah, we can refresh, go over things again. Make sure to set yourself to busy in the government app. Because it puts our phone numbers in there, so you want to select yourself to put it to busy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll get random people calling you about stuff. Let's put us in a group
often?
as well. Now and then. Yeah, some days are busier than others.
All right. I'm ready if you are.
Yep, so it's just setting up the dispatch. Right, yeah, I'll have you like lock doors behind because that's a bit easier.
Okay.
Well, whoever's in the back normally locks the doors.
I will lock
these
them,
ones don't lock, they.
The ones that are necessary, I think.
Yeah.
So all the way here towards the station stays unlocked, right?
Yeah, this stays unlocked here. Yeah. Well, yeah, nice to meet you. So, like, when did you do your onboarding?
Do you know that Sunday, like when we had the meeting? Before that, I did my onboarding.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I must have seen you there. Yeah, it seems like a while ago now.
Yeah. And well, since then I haven't been on duty.
Actually, let me just check what gear you have to see if we should go through the other way. I'll just like do check your pockets.
Hey, hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Okay, yeah, looks like you're missing a bit of stuff. I think we'll have to go through the other way.
Yeah. All right.
Hi, how's it going? You waiting for someone?
I'm okay. Yeah, there's just two people.
Nice.
Waiting for Lottie and Speed.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Oh, never mind. They're good. Goodbye. Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, we'll go through the secure way to get to the armory.
All right.
Yeah, follow me.
Yeah. This one, yeah, this one locks because it's the staircase.
Yep.
Sure, it's locked. All right.
Yeah, so any doors that are next to the stairwells, you make sure that they're locked in this area.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this middle one, it can lock, but you don't need to lock it.
I'll lock it anyway. In case they run through, then... It's such a maze.
Yeah, they do call it the maze. Right, it's down this way to the armory.
How long have you been DOC for?
Oh wow, now it's maybe like 9 or 10 months, I think. Since like April last year.
It's a long time.
Yeah, not as long as some other people here, but yeah, it's been a while.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I'll just get my equipment sorted first so I can help you out. Or actually, like, do you know, you've got the access to a list of standard equipment, right? Like one point is to make sure you use the SOPs in your MDW. I don't know if it was pointed out that those are more up to date than the ones that got emailed to you.
The MDW are more up to date?
Yeah.
I'll check it. Loadout.
So yeah, you want to go to that 3 bars menu, documents, you know, DOC.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
Found the
so you want the
loadout.
SOPs and check the loadout in there.
All right. Should I get it? Or wait for you?
No, yeah, buy what you need. Oh, actually, no, check the locker in here first to... Yeah, there might be some spare stuff in here you might need. Just gonna grab this marker because I'll need to mark stuff. I can give that to you afterwards.
I don't think I need a vest, right?
No, you don't need a vest.
Okay, there's no stuff in there that I need. Do you always bring evidence container?
Yeah. Not
Just
that
one?
I've used it much, but yeah, you just need one of the evidence container boxes.
And I guess I need the markers to at least mark my stuff.
Yeah, grab a marker as well.
Do you label the cartridges for the taser?
I mean, I tend to label them, but I think once you use one of them, the label kind of comes off, so it's not always that helpful, but it probably doesn't hurt to label it just in case. I wouldn't get too hung up on about it though. It's usually more critical to label the, you know, your taser and, you know, actual weapons.
I'll label it. Do you put the handcuffs in your tool belt?
Yeah.
All right. I should have everything I need.
I mean, yeah, just check your pockets so I can make sure.
Oh, do I need a camera? It's pretty useful, I think.
Yes, you need a camera.
Right. I'll get it real quick.
$47.71 on Mount Han code 4 Mountain Lion Town.
All right. You want to check it?
Yeah. Fingerprint kit and the evidence container and the binoculars, they can all go in your utility belt.
Oh. Binoculars as well?
Yeah. I think you can't. It's hard to get them out if they're in your belt, but if you're not using them, you can put them in there. Actually, like same with the camera. You can put the camera in your belt, but it's hard to pull it out if it's in there. But if you're trying to free up space in your pockets, you can put it in there.
I guess the camera is not too bad to have in there. It's not like you always need it.
Okay, that flashlight, you've got it starting to look a bit worn out, so I would get a new one of that.
Should I throw this one away?
Or actually, I guess we're going to have a short session today, so maybe just make sure you get a new one when next session that you've got.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Apparently, they said I should start to experience a slow.
All right.
Actually, one thing I forgot to mention, I tend to like put my personal stuff, you know, things like keys, wallet, and all those things in, you know, in the locker and, you know, near the front area, because if an inmate knocks you down and takes your stuff, it's going to be kind of annoying for you to try to like chase that up. So I'd suggest that we like go back and put your stuff away, unless you're okay.
You also put like your wallet,
anything.
or...
Sorry.
You also put your wallet there?
Yeah, I put all my personal stuff in my locker. Well, okay, most of it. If there's something I'm not too worried about losing, I might leave it on me. But yeah, things like stuff I don't want to lose, then I'll put away. All right, so yeah, we can go do that.
Also, where do you park your car?
Did you park your car outside or around here? Okay. Yeah, there's a spot around the corner past the motor pool that you can park it. Yeah, so you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's the point. You'll like hang on to your keys till you like park your car, and then we can put the stuff away.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, you want to grab your car and then like drive through the gate and then round to, you know, that way past.
Just behind just near the tower, I think, right?
Yeah, like
Maybe
around the side, the
tower.
corner of the prison. That just should be other cars parked there. You should be able to see.
Okay, I'll go and grab it. Should I go through here?
Yeah, you can go through there. How are you with using the gate fob, by the way? Like one thing to keep in mind is to look at, you know, this plate in the middle here. So you want to like focus on that when you're using the gates, because that's where the activator is.
Just need to find my fob somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, mine has like a Y button on it, if that helps.
I found it. There we go.
Ready for the clip? Can't send it. I live, bitch. Okay, thank God.
There we go.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, just put your stuff away in the locker, then, yeah, meet me back here.
Dispatch show 588 1042. Here we go. Not leaving.
Yeah, one other thing when you get on duty is to like make sure that you've got your watch set up right so you can see your compass. So
Yeah.
do you have that?
I've got it.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I mean, you don't always. It's not something you use all the time, but it's just handy, particularly if you're driving, but also like if you're trying to give directions about something. Like you might be like, oh, I'm like
Chasing
looking
after
at,
a
like,
prisoner.
yeah, if you're like chasing someone, or if you're trying to explain where something is, it can be handy.
Yeah, like the east side of the prison.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I guess like, we haven't really properly met because that meeting was like pretty busy. So,
It was.
yeah. So, yeah, I think as I mentioned, I've been doing this like, 10 months or so, and yeah, I've been doing the FTO thing for a little while now, but I'm still a bit new to it. So, yeah, if something doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
or you're like, if you need something done a bit differently, or you got questions, then yeah, feel free to stop me and let me know.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, tell me a bit about yourself. I mean, like what brings you to work in this job? And
Well, my father he used to work for the police, and well, I'm kind of shy, so I just wanted to. So my ultimate dream is to become a police officer. I just want to tell you that.
sorry,
But
hold
I'm a
that
little bit
thought. I'm
shy.
just getting a call.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, this is Anna.
Hi, this is the district attorney Adeline.
Hi.
Hi, I was curious. I know I've reached out a couple times, but I figured this isn't still the case, but figured I'd call someone on the phone. Do you know, have you seen Evelyn Blackford kind of wandering around the cells blocks at all?
I mean, I haven't been around a lot myself, but like, from what I
No
hear,
worries.
no one's heard from her or seen her since she's been in here.
Okay.
I left a note for
Alrighty.
her once in the cell block, and she did respond to that, but that was like a couple of weeks ago. So I've been told she
Okay.
hasn't really been getting in touch with her lawyers at all. So she's a bit
Yeah, she
incommunicado.
yeah, she hasn't been in touch with her lawyers. Her lawyers kind of tried to talk, they talked to us about a possible plea deal, but I don't know if they're interested or she's interested in it because they can't get a hold of her. And obviously her court case was going to be today, but it has been rescheduled. I'm assuming she knows that, but because it would have been like 30 minutes ago, but we are trying to find a new date for it.
I can leave a message up again in the cell block, I guess, that she might see, but it seems like she's not very interested in like, chasing this up, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of does. I agree. There's only so much that you all can do. I figured I'd give you a call and see if you'd heard anything different.
Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know if she shows up or messages us or something.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, yeah, that's district attorney. She's just trying to chase up this inmate who's supposed to be. She was meant to have a court case today, but she just has not been contacting her lawyers or like anybody. It's a bit frustrating.
It is.
Anyway, sorry, you were telling me about you're interested in becoming a police officer?
I am, but I have to say I'm a little bit shy, and I just want to kind of get like familiar with how the criminals are, criminals in the city, or
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a lot of
prisoners, I
people
guess.
do use this as a stepping stone to get into PD. Yeah, we had a really good guy who was working here, Ryan Olsen. He worked here for quite a while and then joined PD recently. But yeah, I think he got really good training here and he found it helpful for learning how to do PD stuff. I mean, it's not quite the
Get to learn
same,
some
but it
people.
gives you kind of a basic foundation, I guess, of working with people and
It does.
managing.
And you can get to know like
things.
police officers, maybe ask some questions while you're at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you can also do ride-alongs with police officers to just kind of get a taste of stuff without having the responsibility of actually being a police officer.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of why I became DOC. But
Oh, that's good
I
to
think
know.
I'll like. I think I like it because so far I haven't really met any prisoners yet, but I also haven't been on duty. Well,
Yeah,
this is
it's a bit hard when
obviously
you have to
the
wait for an
first time since the
FTO to be
onboarding.
around.
Yeah, my shift is not the easiest for the FTOs that are currently around, so it makes it a little bit harder.
I mean, these sort of times aren't too bad for me, but it's sometimes a little bit earlier than I like to come around, but yeah, I can manage it.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any things that you're unsure about, like from the onboarding, or that you want to refresher on?
It's kind of hard. I'd rather just practice like in an actual situation, Do you know what I mean? Like having a prisoner come here and like maybe like onboarding them to like prison, or what do you call it?
I guess we call it processing. Putting them through intake.
Processing.
Yeah, processing.
Yeah, the intaking. I'm sorry, not onboarding. Doing the intake. Because I'm a little bit confused about the intake. So sometimes you have to do it, and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, sometimes we'll transport them from, one of the police departments, and sometimes if we're busy or there's no one on duty, the PD will just get the local, guards to send them up. So that means it just sort of gets done automatically.
Yeah,
so when they say like they'll
that...
send people up, they'll just appear like in the prison. Well, they'll get brought
and
by
on the intake
local.
at the end.
Yeah, they'll be on
Yeah.
the prisoner side of the intake area.
Yeah. They can just walk in
So
towards the
yeah,
court area.
try to think what's the minding what things we should go through. All right, so you know
So-
where the SOPs are in the MDW, right? So you've got
Mhm,
that
yeah.
down pat.
I do have it.
Just check what else
So
is important there.
just a question about the intake, right? So if the police wants us to transport, how do they contact us? On the radio? Do they
Yeah,
just call
normally
you?
over radio. So what they'll do is, when you're calling people over radio, like different departments, the way you do it is to be like, you say their department or their name, and then you say from DOC. Like I would go like PD from DOC. So
Mhm.
it's, some people find it a weird way of talking, but you try to think
But
of it as you're
it's to
trying to
grab their
get their
attention.
you're trying to get their attention. So
Yeah.
you say it's like, hey, you from, and then you're telling them who's talking to them. So because if you say DOC first, they won't listen to that as easily. But if you say PD, they're like, oh, that's for me, and then you can say,
Yeah,
oh, it's
they're like,
DOC.
I'm not DOC.
Yeah, basically.
So, and then they request us, I guess, to transport.
Yeah, they'll
We'll
be
pick
like,
them up
hey,
from,
we've got
I guess, the
an
police
inmate.
station.
Do you want to pick them up? And yeah, if we say yes, then we'll like grab one of the vehicles there, and
It's usually just a car, unless it's like a special.
yeah, let's go through this way. I'll just show you.
Gonna get gapped here, but northbound popular. Northbound popular. I got your red here.
Yeah, go to Cyrus with the 700 smog vehicles.
Yeah, I'll let you close the gate to practice.
Fly towards Mirror Park.
Yeah, right.
Copy.
So yeah, so the cars we got here. One thing you get the fobs from out of like this box here. And if the batteries are flat in them and you need to get a new one, then you buy a new one, and you
have to check
need
it
to
in
like
here.
use the coder here to to make it registered to DOC.
Otherwise, they can use all the cars.
Yeah. So these two cars here, these are like Monarchs. These are just our like basic cars that we use just for kind of everyday stuff, like if we're getting food or have to go to the hospital for like a checkup or something.
Yeah.
But if we're transporting a prisoner, we want to use like one of these vehicles here.
Right.
I can't remember if these ones were called Grangers or if that was the old ones, but they're like 5 or 7 seater ones, or like SUV type vehicles.
That's nice.
It says supervisor on the door, but it's not actual supervisor cars. I don't know why it has that on there. But yeah, these other vehicles over here, they are like command vehicles, so you don't want to touch them,
Those.
including the
Yeah.
golf cart.
Oh. And then the prison bus is for like maybe like special, or if there's like a lot of
Prison
prisoners.
bus, it can be used sometimes for transports, but usually you'd only use it if you've got a large number of people to transport. I think if we get a batch of lifers in, they would tend to use that, but not so much everyday stuff. No, I think Adam was using it a bit to do a bit of transport now and then. We've also got this like community service bus over there, which I've used once or twice. So you can get people to do community service by driving the bus around, or you can use it for for events or something.
All right.
We'll see what they do. Alright, they're going
So, but then you
Right.
bring, you pick up the prisoner.
Yeah,
Do you just-
yeah. Maybe we'll like go through it. I can. So you would go to. Right, you go to the police station, then you would like talk to the arresting officer and say, can you tell me like who the inmate is, what their state ID is, how what it was. Well, I guess the main thing is to get the jail time and the parole time and make a note of that, and get an idea from them, like have they been behaving and how long have they been in the cells. Because if they've been in the cells for a long time, they might suggest, or you might decide to take some time off because they've already served some of their time.
Yeah.
And you also want to get an idea of like, if they're violent, have they been aggressive? Have they been like cooperative? If they're being cooperative, you're
you
more likely to
know what you can expect.
let them have more time off, but you also want to make sure if you have to be like careful if they're going to be aggressive or not.
Yeah.
So you get those details, and then you make sure they're in the soft cuffs. I mean, they might already put them in cuffs, but if they haven't, you do that, and then you make sure to search them, make sure that their possessions have been, make sure they don't have anything on them, and that their possessions are in order. Then you like take them into the vehicle, and you like bring them back here, and bring them to intake.
So when you bring them here, do you usually
let's-
like just put on your lights and sirens, or do you not do that? Just go without.
Actually, yeah, you would normally put your lights on if you're transporting a prisoner at least, but if it's high risk, if you want to get back quickly, then you would do like lights and sirens.
Okay.
Do you remember what
Usually
the
only the
code
lights.
numbers are for that? Because we have like
think so, yeah.
codes for that. So like, what's the code for just lights?
Code 2,
Yes. And lights and sirens?
code 3.
Yeah. Oh, great. But yeah, like with these gates, you like can technically kind of lock it like soon after you pass or as you're going through it. So I'm not very good at it all the time, to be honest, but technically there is like a quick way of like locking, and I didn't even do it then, but yeah, it's just something to like practice, I guess. Right, let's go to intake. Yeah, might run around a bit because you said you had limited time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd park the vehicle here, get them out of the vehicle, then bring them into this spot. I mean, normally we have them in soft cuffs so they can walk around, but if they're being a pain or very aggressive, you can put them in hard cuffs and escort them through places.
All right.
So yeah, when they get in here, we double check their identity by using the fingerprint kit. Yeah, actually, do you want to try like using that on me just for like practice? So yeah, if you get your fingerprint kit, you should. I think if you like check me, you should be able to check my fingerprints. So you should be able to get my state ID from that.
I'm checking it. They're in a very good package. Trying to open the package here.
Maybe you need to get it out of... Actually, it's been a while since I've done it myself, to be honest. Maybe it needs to be out of your belt.
I took it on my belt.
Check.
Yeah.
You guys have enough for the 90?
It's all good. You can vote on the street race.
Alright.
Do you have a fingerprint?
Yeah, maybe I'll just check yours just to make sure I'm doing this right.
Do we have another unit that can go with
Huh.
him? We'll just
Okay, that's... Hang on a sec.
Maybe it's because we're not prisoners.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the fingerprint kits. I think they're playing up a bit. I used to be able to do this very easily.
Yeah, you'd say so. I don't know. We might have to try it on a prisoner.
Just gotta think about something for a second.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, in theory, we
No
should be
worries.
able to check fingerprints, but I just gotta double check what the process is for that.
All right. And
Okay,
then when you
so
get the
yeah,
fingerprints,
after we get their ID, yeah, one thing you want to do is do a, yeah, I should tell you how to like search for inmates, and like, do you know how to look up people's profiles with the ID?
in the MDW,
Yeah, so you want to go to the search everything bar, click on profiles, and then type the state ID into the profiles area. So if you look for mine,
Yeah.
mine is 19936.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so open up my profile there just to have a look. Yeah, you'll notice on the right hand side as well that you'll have like different tabs that you can look at.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the main profile one, there's a government profile, and I think you only see medical record for your own one, but yeah, you should see like government profile in there. So that will have details of like, you know, job related stuff, or for inmates it would be actually check someone for you to look up. Yeah, actually look up Diamond Tate 8488.
8488.
Wait, no, that's
All right.
actually, maybe it's not that one. Oh,
That's the right one.
8486. Yeah, I think she has multiple profiles for some reason, but 8486 is the main one.
All right. Ooh, this is a big list.
Yep. Yeah, I think she's in here on a hut at the moment. So, I mean, technically she's not on a life servant. She's just being held until trial, but it will say, it says under her profile that she's serving a life sentence, just because it basically is just put in the system that like a arbitrary amount of like a long time. So she's just held until, you know, she's either, you know, found innocent, released, or found guilty and serves a different sentence.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you go to the government profile, you can see other details that for like notes and things that are put in there.
Yeah. Charges of murder ×3.
Okay. Oh, also, if they don't have a mugshot in their profile, we can like put a mugshot in. Like we can take a photo up against the wall there and yeah, add that in.
And the mugshot is the one that you see on the profile for the MDW,
Yeah.
I think. And I believe you also have to like collect their items, or you don't.
Normally PD should do it, but if they haven't done it properly, then you can, yeah, when you search them, you should be able to check their possessions as well, and then you can move, you know, stuff into their seized possessions. Right. Then once
And
that
that's
is,
here on this desk?
I mean, just if they're like standing around this area, you should be able to do it.
All right.
So, okay, once you've like done that stuff, you'll have them come onto the other side of this door, and then make sure that's locked, and then you can uncuff them, and then you'll do the jail paperwork. So to do the jail paperwork, what you do is you need to like go into your like T menu. And
On the
so not on the MDW, but you know and then you type jail, and then it should come up with a template which is saying what you need to put in, which is the state ID, and then the time, and then the parole. So,
and
like, for example, if someone's going in for like 10 months and they've got like 20 months parole, you would say jail space their state ID space and then, 10 space like 20. So it's like jail, state ID, parole. So
and the parole is like it's like a time where they are out of prison, right?
yeah, it's
But if
basically
they do
means
anything,
they're
then
yeah, if they do anything wrong, it basically means they get sent right back to prison if they're on parole.
yeah. All right.
Oh, okay, not anything. I think it's like has to be like a yeah, I can't remember what it's probably like a felony or it's like a certain threshold of like crime that they have to do.
Yeah. But that's
yeah,
decided
so-
by the police, right? How much parole they get.
Yeah.
Do you ever change the parole, or do you always stay the same? What's advised?
Yeah, I used to have to do some kind of maths to figure out the parole if we were changing the jail time. Because like technically, we can get people to work off their time, or if they've like served time in the cells already, we adjust their time. But if we want to keep the parole to what it should be, there's what you do is you do the jail paperwork, but in like for the parole, you can just put in -1. It's just kind of a shortcut command where it just like does the maths for you. So I think it basically is taking the jail time off, and if you're taking time off, I think it puts it on parole, or it just like adjusts it somehow, so you don't have to worry about it too much normally.
All right. So if someone is in jail, right? So they're already serving time, and you want to take some time off, you have to do the same thing as on the intake, basically.
Yeah,
But then
you
with
have
the
to look at
-1.
what their current time is. Like, say for example, if I was in here for 30 months, then maybe I've done some I guess the basic thing is if people are in for 30 months and they do 15 months of community service, you can take that amount of time off. So if I was in here for 30 months and I did 15 months community service, then my jail time would be at like 15 months. So I would have 15 months left, but then you can take that off. So it basically means my time would be up. So you would, I don't think you can put in 0 time, but you can set it to like 1 month. So you'll go jail, state ID 1, and then -1 to adjust the parole.
Yeah, but they will end up here again, right?
No, they don't. No, they don't have to like go to processing if you adjust the time. It just happens automatically. I think as long as they're in prison, they don't have to come back here when their jail time gets adjusted. I think it's just if they're outside of the prison and their jail time gets set up, then the local guards will send them here if that happens.
All right.
Yeah, actually, it's very important to make sure you get the right state ID when you're processing the jail time, because it may have it can happen that people put in the wrong person and then someone gets sent here when they shouldn't
Picked
be.
up
So
by the local
that's-
DLC.
Yeah.
They're just walking in the street. Local DLC pulls up, get in the car, come with
Basically.
us. Oh, that would be a nightmare. They're just working at the shop, doing their business. Yeah, you're coming with us. That wouldn't be so nice. I don't think they would like it if we did that.
Yeah, how are you with your like 10 codes and radio codes, all that?
I have
been reading
read
up on
through
them?
them. I've read through them a little bit. Some I know, like 1041, 1042.
Oh yeah.
10.4.
Actually, yeah, that's the point. Did you? Yeah, you should probably like practice right now, like calling yourself on duty. So, do you know what the code is for that, or how you would say it?
I'll say Charlie 75 is now 1041. Did I say that on the radio?
That's great. Yeah, if you could do that now, that would be good. Just to practice using the radio more.
Charlie 75 is now 1041.
Yeah.
You
And-
also say 10-8 or no?
If you're
Do you
like
use
10-8 is back in service, so if you're just coming on duty, you're not really coming back on service. You're just starting, so you don't need to say 10-8 unless you. I mean, you might say if you're coming on duty and going to be immediately busy or out of service, then you would probably do that other code. But I guess if you're doing that, you probably wouldn't say 1041. You'd just won't say anything until you're available.
Yeah. I still need to work on it, but I feel like a little notepad with me
Right.
in case I hear some 10 code and I don't know what I'm listening to.
Okay. Yeah. The 10 codes that we use a lot are if we're going between places. We don't always do it so much in the yard. It's usually more if we're doing like driving somewhere or if we're going somewhere that we need to let people know. But I think while we're doing some of the training, I'll get you to practice saying where we're going, even if it's just in the yard. So yeah, right now I want to head up to. Actually, how much time do you have free to? Are you okay to keep doing some training, or let me know when you need to finish up?
Yeah, we can go like 30 minutes. That will be all right.
Yeah. Okay, that's all good. All right, so I want to take us to go up to the catwalks just to get an overview of the yard. So, yeah, I want you to do the radio call to say that we're going up to the catwalks. So there's like a particular radio code for if we're going somewhere. So, yeah, feel free to check the MDW if you're not sure what it is.
Should I say 1076? Is that the one that I need?
Yeah, that's right. So you'd want to say your call sign and then the code and then where you're heading.
And do you say 10 as well, like 1076, or you just say 76?
Yeah, if it's higher, the codes that are kind of above like 10, 10, 10, 11, if it's higher than that, we normally just say drop the 10 just to be short, because if it's the low numbers, it makes more sense to say like 10 10 4 10 2 or that. Otherwise, if you just say like 2 or 4, it just sounds a bit weird. But like 76 or like 23, that kind of thing, it's a bit more obvious that it's a code.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try and say it on the radio that we're gonna go there now. Charlie 75 +1 76 towards the catwalk.
Perfect. All right,
Was
you
it
got
like
the +1 thing as well.
Yeah, they told me to
All right,
use that.
yeah, we'll go out this way actually.
We'll go this way or this way? All right.
Yeah, sometimes if you're just coming on duty and you're not sure what the situation is in the yard, it's kind of good to come up to the catwalks and just get an overview so you don't need to put yourself at risk straight away.
See like how many people there are.
Yeah.
If they're not fighting each other. So right now we're with 2, of course, and you can only enter the cell block with at least 2, I guess. But to go in the yard, you can be alone, right?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, as long as you're solo. If you're, although even if you're non-solo, as long as an FTO is on duty, you can kind of be alone in the yard, but you just need someone else to be at least around and on radio to make sure they're looking after you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now we've arrived at the catwalk, so there's a code for when you've arrived at the location.
Cool. 23. Ooh. Charlie 75 +1 23 on the catwalk.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Not
I
really anywhere
think
here.
what's the other things I need to go through now? Yeah, may as well like. Guess we could head down into the yard actually. All right, we'll go to the garden now. So if you can, do the code saying we're heading to the garden then.
Charlie 75 plus 1 is 76 towards the garden. You hear me fine on the radio?
Yeah, sounds good.
Right.
Yeah. You're doing pretty good with the radio comm, so I'm just gonna pick you up on little things now. So it can be good to like keep your radio comms short and clear as possible. So I like to try to avoid like filler words when I can.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'll say things like towards the garden, but you can, hey,
Hello.
how's it going?
Going good. Well,
Nice.
besides being in here.
Well, yeah.
Eh. Glad to see DOC on, though.
Yeah, so it's nice to see your mates in the yard, but I guess it's not great having people in prison.
No.
Yeah,
That's a conflicting phrase, of course.
it is.
Alrighty, I only have 20 months, so I'm all good.
Okay. Yeah, so I would offer you time off, but yeah, we have a rule with, it's only if you've got
It's all
30
good.
months or more that you can get time off usually. You know, if you're
Yeah,
working it off.
Well, you guys have a good one. Hopefully, y'all don't see another one, but hopefully you do have work, though. In a way.
Yes.
All right.
No.
Oh, actually, if you want to help us out, we could probably give you 5 months off if you just help us out with a bit of training.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
new
being
here.
trained? Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah, yeah, this is our cadet, Ronnie.
Well, let me see if I have someone waiting for me real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
And I'll be right back.
Yeah, I thought I could get you to like practice the jail paperwork on her because if she's being
Maybe a
like
fingerprint.
oh yeah, and the fingerprint as
And a
well. Maybe
fingerprint
she
on her.
can do that. Yeah.
With the
oh, yeah,
jail thing, you say like taking 5 months off, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, because if it's just
So do we do if we take time off, do we need to do like any paperwork for it?
I mean the
No
only
one's out
paperwork
there
we
quite yet.
Okay, right. Yeah, one thing I was trying to get him to practice was like checking people's fingerprints to get their IDs, but yeah, for some reason we were like struggling to do it on ourselves. So I don't know if it was that we can only do it for inmates at the moment. So, but you okay with him checking your fingerprints so we can check your ID?
Oh, good. My ID's like, well, my DNA and fingerprints already in the system, so I don't mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Don't
Yeah, I
worry,
should
I'll
always
throw it away
tell
after.
people when you're like doing stuff like searches or fingerprint taking or that kind of stuff. So just
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Let
try
them
and
know.
take your fingerprint now.
Alrighty.
I think my package for fingerprints is just broken.
Does it feel like they're like expired or something?
No, I just got them. They're like fresh in the package.
I
I'm
don't know
struggling
then.
with mine as
But-
well.
Maybe it's maybe there's some problems at the manufacturer
I'll
with this one.
probably say talk to like the head ward or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard
Maybe
to
they
come out and
can
see
get
what's going on with
into-
that.
Yeah, maybe they can get into with the people that actually ship that stuff to you.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Can you let us know your state ID and I can have a like practice doing the paperwork for adjusting time so I can take a few months off.
Yeah, it's 18243.
Yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is like look up like profile and check how much time she has.
$18 for free, right?
Yep, yep.
What's your
Sure.
name? Just to confirm.
Marnie O'Neill.
I see. You've got 16 months left.
Yeah, so
Alright.
what I want you to do is do the jail paperwork and change that to take 5 months off. So it'll be 11 months.
And for the parole, to keep it the same.
The parole it
-1,
would
yeah.
be you just put the -1 to do the so jail state ID, then 11 and then -1.
All right.
Right, so what you want to do is look at our profile, and to refresh it, you can flick between the government profile and the main profile, because I think if you just open it up, sometimes it doesn't show the change in the jail time.
I see it now. 11 months.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so good.
Look at you saving time.
I'm glad I could help y'all.
Yeah, thanks for that. It's good to actually get some hands-on practice when you're doing the training.
It is.
True. I work as a mechanic, and well, that's always hands-on.
It is.
Alrighty, I'm gonna see if my buddy is out there finally, because
All right.
No worries.
Thank you so much for helping.
no problem. Take care of all of us inmates.
We will.
Alrighty, you all have a good one.
Bye.
You too.
Sounds like she's got some inner demons that are a bit loud.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, good work on that. So it's good to practice that, because that's something that'll come up if you're helping people out. Like if they're doing chores in the prison, or if they've if they help out with things like this, or like for good behavior, you might like take time off now and then. I mean, normally like the good behavior thing isn't something we do a lot, but if it's little stuff like this, like if they're helping out with like training cadets, then you might, or if they've just been cooperative, then you might take like 5 months off. But yeah, we don't normally do any other paperwork besides just that jail paperwork. If there's something significant, then maybe you'd write a report about it. But if it's just like normal community service, or well, not community service, like doing prison chores or prison work, then you don't normally need to write up about it.
All right.
Right. Yeah, let's head over to the garden. Okay, so we've arrived at the garden now, so you want to do the radio call for that as well?
Charlie
we should-
75 plus 1 is 23 at the garden.
Yeah, so we can unlock it, go in here.
Okay. Shouldn't this always be unlocked, or is
Yeah,
normally locked?
it always gets like locked after storm, but we tend to keep it unlocked unless there's special circumstances. So yeah, I normally unlock it when I come on duty.
My keys aren't working too well for this one.
Oh, are you stuck? Uh-oh.
Hey, Casey,
Yeah.
have your pirate.
Where? Get it!
That's popular. I'm in a Dominator. He's in a van.
I'm on the way. What van?
Risk 50. 75 smog.
Sounds like a hidden problem. I'm coming.
going a brisk 60 miles an hour. We're going west on Chum.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks.
I feel like I've lost my train of thought now.
Trying to break my ankle.
I think I was just saying that the garden, I normally unlock it when I come on duty, but yeah, okay, we'll head to the scrapyard now. So do you want to do the radio call for that?
I have a feeling he's gonna dump in the water.
I think I have to sign back in.
Oh,
Do I have to do it
okay,
at
yeah,
the
that's
desk?
right. No, you can do it remotely if you use your, your menu thing and duty on DOC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's in the water. He's being a pirate.
Yeah, you probably have to set your radio up again. And yeah, use your watch as well.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Watch. All right. Do we check in inside the garden still, or what did you want to do?
Oh yeah, we can look inside there actually.
Did he surface?
I don't see him.
Do you sometimes check like the hidden areas
I don't know. I'm doing
or
the
like
Jack Sparrow meme.
places
Yeah,
where people can hide
there's-
stuff?
So this cooler
there's a
here.
few here.
I'm not. I think maybe only we can get to this one, but it's like got a seed bag in there, I think. So you
Yeah.
can use that for storing veggies and seeds and stuff. And there's a spot in the toilet here where sometimes they'll stash
is.
stuff.
It's a little bit dirty.
Don't ask me why there's a toilet out here. I don't know.
If he's
Well,
not in the car,
you
and
have
he's
to.
not drowned, he's
You
probably
have to, right?
I guess. Yeah, in this container here is where we like store like gardening equipment and seeds and vegetables that they can use.
Ah, yeah. What if something's like pretty rusty because there's like a very rusty shovel in here? You throw it away or
Yeah, I
leave
should
it in there?
probably. I think normally those I would put into the secure trash in the armory, I guess, to get it out of the way. But yeah, I might just deal with that later.
One
Yeah.
shady pirate.
Leave it for now.
Where do you want to go next? Sorry.
Scrapyard.
Scrapyard? I'll call it in.
Yep.
Charlie 75 +1 76 to the scrapyard.
Hey, Cyrus, how's your boost going?
We made a truce.
Yeah, remember, you can always like shorten your like calls just to keep it, because if you're saying 76, that means I am going to this location. You don't have to say to the or 76 to the
76
scrapyard.
scrapyard.
You can just say 76 scrapyard. I mean, it is very like nitpicky, but it can be good more in, I guess, if there's like a lot of radio traffic or it's a crisis situation, you want to try keep your comms as clean as possible.
Yeah.
Right, so this unlocks after storm. There's an issue with this area in that like inmates, they can like grab bricks from here and they can use them against people, so it is a bit risky, this area being open, but so some people do advise to lock this area to make sure that things are safe, but it kind of depends on your temperament, I guess. If you it does sort of give the inmates something to do, I guess, by having stuff to rummage around in here, so it's more just up to how comfortable you feel with letting them have access. If you don't want them to have access, then lock it up. If you're a bit more flexible about that, then or you like to live dangerously, then you can leave it unlocked.
People are a bit sketchy, then I might lock it.
Yeah,
if I think it's
maybe.
alright, then I'll
There's
leave
a
it
few
unlocked.
places they can store stuff in here as well, like the washing machine and like the bin over there, and there's a couple barrels in the van that stash locations.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the back
there
here,
is.
you can just look in the barrels there.
Yeah. Nothing in there.
Yeah, by the
I have
way,
to say
like,
we're 23.
oh yeah, that's right.
Well, should I still say it, or do you say it? Do you think it's alright?
Yeah, may as well say it just to get the repetition in.
Yeah. Charlie 75 plus 1, 23 scrapyard.
Yeah, actually, I should probably double check you're like good with using a secondary radio as well. I mean, you may have done it in onboarding, but it's like good to practice that too.
Secondary?
Yeah, there's because you've got like two buttons on your radio, right? There's a there's a primary and the secondary. So I'm just gonna set my secondary to 21 now.
What's with 21? What's the difference?
I mean, 20. It's basically I'm just like setting up another like channel just for you to practice talking on, because the other channels we have are like, if you look at your dispatch, you got other channels which are things like channel 1 is like PD or like the main patrol, channel 19's medical. There's like other channels for different groups like FIB and different police departments, though they don't always label them. So right, so let me check.
So what route we are used for 21 right now?
This is like just to practice using a different radio. So so I want you to like call me on the radio. So what you want to do is go Charlie 33 from Charlie 75.
Let me check my button on my radio.
Radio check.
Hang on.
Yeah, can you hear me on that radio?
I heard you, yeah. I heard you, sorry.
No worries.
So what did you want me to say? Charlie 33 from Charlie 75?
Yeah.
What did you want me to say on it? Just that, or?
I don't know, you could just say hello. It's more just like practicing the way that you get someone's attention. You could say, you know, I'm at the scrapyard or something. You could say 25 with me at the scrapyard, because that basically means meet me at the scrapyard.
Charlie 33 from Charlie 75, 25 at the scrapyard.
Yeah, no, sounds good. Yeah, also if you're switching radios or you're not sure if you're being heard on radio, it helps to like do that whole radio check thing. So
yeah.
So you do radio check, and if you hear it, you respond like 10-2. So I'll just do that again on the secondary. Radio check.
10-2.
Okay, nice. Do you want to do radio check as well? I'll just do it back to you.
Oh yeah. Radio check.
Yep, 10-2. I don't know. I mean, it might seem silly doing this stuff, but if you do it many times, it just makes it a bit easier.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go back onto channel 1 now. Yeah, normally you have at least one person or the highest person that's on duty on channel 1 as well, just to keep an ear out for what PD are doing.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is sometimes it can get distracting when you got like two radios in your ear and someone talking to you at the same time. I really struggle sometimes to pay attention to what's going on the PD radio and trying to listen to someone in front of me as well.
I believe that.
Yeah, let's head around to the side of the gym here. Sorry about all semi-things. Oh, actually, I'll just like show you this for a bit. I don't know if
Oh, this is
I
new.
think this is a new thing. So this is like cell block 5 where we, keep people who need
Yeah.
extra protection, or if people need extra
Yeah.
protection from them. So L Brooks is
From
in here at the
themselves.
moment. Yeah, so these like code pads, I think it's only command that has the codes to get in and out of there. But technically we can still get in with the secure wing. Yeah, because there's
I forgot to
another
get the
door
code
around
for
here
the,
still. So if we do need to get in, then we can go in through the doors, the side door here to get
That's like
through the
the
security area.
security, yeah.
Yeah.
So in the security area, you can go alone, right?
Yeah, you can. It's a like, good way to just get an overview of things, and you
inside
can
the cell
talk to
block.
inmates in there, and if you need to.
Yeah. If you're like alone, you can still go in there and see if everything's going all right. And
Okay.
so
700 smog vehicle on
I forgot to get the code
Oracle,
for the
Oracle
alarm system.
Yeah, I forgot to do that as well. Yeah, maybe it's not a bad idea to go there now anyway. Yeah, I guess you got to finish up soon, so we may as well head back towards that area.
Yeah. Just want to know where it is so I don't forget it next time, hopefully. I'm going to be running around so many times.
Did you get shown where like all the keypads are for it? Like there's one up in like the tower there.
Up in the towers.
Yeah, this is
think
called
they're in
like the
every guard.
South Box, by the way.
Oh, box.
Oh yeah, this like one in the middle, this like central tower. I guess people either call it Central Tower or South Box is another name for it.
Yeah.
Because it's in the yard and it's the box, I guess.
And it's on the south side, so. And aren't so like the, how do you call them? Security things.
Security things.
Yeah, like the one you put the codes in.
Yeah, like I said, lockdown keypads.
Oh yeah,
I
lockdown
don't know what
keypad. They're in every guard room, I think, right? In the cell blocks.
Yeah, they're in the security area. You know where you go upstairs and they've got a like little security like desk there, I guess. Yeah, they're all in there.
Whatever you need.
They're leaving.
I think that's the first place you'll probably run to. The place you run to if you go for a lockdown.
The green color Oracle with blue racing stripes comes back to Callan Mills, 700 smog.
Okay, who's all getting heat units?
You two and then Cyrus.
Copy that. I'll head to Sandy.
Sorry, I thought you weren't coming through.
Yeah, I was trying to lock the other.
Did they already leave and skedaddle?
So yeah, I'll have you like grab the code there just for practice, even though you're going off duty soon.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
What do you usually do when you're like on duty? Because from what I've noticed, there's not many prisoners.
you basically walk around
Not
looking for
often.
contraband for the most part.
You're just checking for like the barrels and stuff.
Yeah, there's a few different spots they store stuff in.
And like, can you do stuff like outside prison as DOC? Like,
Usually, I mean,
or
there's
is that
like
not much?
there's court cases, and you might do community service stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Because from what I heard, prisoners are pretty lazy people. They just go to bed when they get here.
Yeah, it can be
And they
like
have so
that
much
sometimes.
sleep from doing crime days non-stop. that they just sleep.
Sometimes it'll be very empty in here, and sometimes there'll be so many people around that it's hard to keep control of the yard. So it's very variable. Sometimes there'll be nothing
Yes.
happening, and suddenly everything is happening all at once.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, I think it's been a pretty good session. Yeah, you're picking up on things pretty well, and you have a good understanding already. Do you have any major questions at the moment, or things that you need help on?
Not really. Like the only thing I kind of really struggle with is like trying to find a shift to go for an FTO. Do you know who I can best like contact? Maybe like, is there an FTO that's maybe has a better suitable shift?
I guess the tricky thing is Adam is usually the one who's like very flexible. He'll come on anytime, but he's away at the moment, so you might need to wait until he's back. But I mean, you could also put a message in the DOC group chat and just say, you know, is there someone available at these times, and just say what your availability is.
Yeah. So right now, like I see the best times are probably like the weekend, and then I guess for you it's a bit easier.
I mean, I can tend to do late hours on, you know, Friday and Saturday, or like early Sunday morning. But I don't know. Yeah, my shifts are like my timing is like AU shift, shift 3 type times. But I mean, if it helps, I can send you like specific hours that I'm available, and you can see if that fits in, or you mainly just weekend, like 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Is that your normal range?
Will it be around like in 10 hours? Or?
10 hours.
10 hours from now.
That's probably a bit late for me. I mean, hang on, 10. Well, I could like maybe do a short. No, actually, I probably wouldn't want to, start doing a session around that time. I think.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I was just curious.
Sven might be free around then, though. I think he sometimes comes around those kind of times.
I'll check it out. I'll see.
Yeah, so it's worth like putting a message out and just saying, "Hey, I'm available this time. Is anyone free?"
Yeah. All right. I'll do that.
Yeah, next time
I'll try and do that.
Yeah, next time we do a session, it's probably good to go through like transport training. So yeah, I'd read up on like doing the transports in the SOPs. You know, the whole transport of like going to court basically, and taking the prisoner or inmate from prison, going to court, doing the court case, and then bringing them back.
Am I allowed to bring my MDW from?
Oh, actually, that's the thing.
Like,
have you done your external link for your MDW so you can like look at it on your computer at home?
Oh, I could do that instead.
That's just looking suspicious.
It's a good one. Where do I find this?
You want to go to the 3 bars menu, and there should be a generate external link option.
Oh, yeah, I found it. I got it on the email.
Yeah, I mean,
that way I can check it out.
They normally tell us not to take equipment off duty, but I think if it's an MDW, that's not that big a deal. So you could take it if you want to, but I'd normally rely on the external link.
Yeah, I'll do it through that one now. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
This has been really good. Just keep reading up on the SOPs, and I find it helps to like practice your radio codes. Just even if you're just doing your day-to-day stuff, like if I'm driving around, I might practice and be like, I'm 76 to burger shot, or yeah, that kind of thing.
I will do that. I will do that. Is there like places in the prison where DOC can like sleep? Safe places?
Oh, yeah, I tend to sleep in the locker room a lot.
The locker room?
Yeah, I'll show you the other one,
People will come in there and just see you sleep on the bench.
basically.
I hope you don't snore.
I don't think I do. Yeah, so there's a lot of space in
locker
this
room?
locker room to sleep, and I mean, you can really sleep anywhere though, but well, I guess not in the yard. So obviously, you don't want to sleep out there. But
No, I'm not gonna sleep there. Oh, this is a good place. Some nice places to lay down, I guess.
yeah,
the
I
couch.
think I'll stay on duty for a bit, check out, see what's happening in the yard. So
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
there? For my stuff, I have to go to the locker room, but I guess I'll go sleep here for now. Get it back later. So is it a problem? Like, obviously, I'm still a cadet, and if I want to get out of here, I have to probably sign on duty. That's not a problem,
actually,
is it?
yeah, actually, that's a
Or
good
is it
point. I
better-
probably, if you're like not solo,
Yeah.
that probably makes sense
Yeah,
not to
not
stay
for
in
now.
here. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just making
I was
sure.
just thinking what I do.
Yeah. Shit. I have to get out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want to take your car out as well, I guess, if you need to head off
Yeah.
somewhere afterwards.
Yeah, I'll take my car out.
Yeah, you
Park
might.
it in
If
Sandy,
you
I
put your
guess.
keys away, I guess you got to grab your keys and then, yeah, get your car and.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I have to walk back and forth.
Sometimes I
Alright.
would take a shortcut by signing on duty remotely, parking my car, and then coming in and grabbing my equipment. But
Mm-hmm.
that's probably not
Yeah.
like the most proper way of
No.
doing things.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for the training.
Yeah, no worries. No,
And,
it's been good.
Hopefully, we can go for training again soon.
Yeah, I'll
So
let
is
you
there
know,
things
mate,
that
when
I-
I'm free.
So how does one last question? So how does it kind of proceed with like the trainings? Like, what do I have to do, or do I just go with FTOs and they?
I just keep
Pick
trying to
things off and-
organize times with people, and it's yeah, just keep like reading through the SOPs. Yeah, like for myself, I would suggest focusing on the transport one, and because yeah, if we have a session again, then I would probably do like a practice transport with you. So that would be
Yeah.
one thing I would get my head around. Apart from
Alright.
that, like practicing the radio calls by yourself and making sure you like learn the 10 codes is good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I still useful to have like a little note with me with all the 10 codes. So makes it a bit easier for now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab my car stuff, and then see you again later.
Yeah, feel free to message me, like even if I'm not on duty, by the way. I'm happy to answer questions and yeah, give you any pointers about stuff.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.